Okay, it is currently Monday morning at about 3:20 to 3:21 a.m. and it's been a few days since I was released from the hospital because of my time having to deal with serotonin syndrome. I still have my bracelet thing on. I don't know why. I have not showered like normally ever since before I got there because I can't stand very well. That's why my hair looks so terrible. And I've been wearing the same clothes for maybe 3 days now. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so on Thursday, Thursday was when I was released. I want to say it was Tuesday night is when I was taken to the hospital. I don't really remember exactly what happened. I was shaking a lot, and I don't remember much from what happened. I've seen videos and stuff about what supposedly kind of happens when you are in that state with serotonin syndrome, and I guess not remembering what happened is not uncommon. Basically, from what I can remember, it kind of felt like a cross between schizophrenia or something and a coma, because I don't remember anything, but apparently I was talking, and yeah, I was, and I'm being kind of, I don't know if you would say violent, but I was being aggressive to the point where when I was first taken to the hospital by ambulance, that there was police that had to be there because I was trying to, I don't know if I was trying to hurt myself or others or what, but I was pushing everyone out of the way because I thought what they were doing is bad. They wanted to hurt me or something. So yeah, there's that. And I was told that I don't really remember anything before the first 5 hours of being at the hospital. Well, I kind of remember getting on the ambulance and then getting put in to the hospital bed, but I don't remember much. And apparently the first thing I remember was 5 hours after being there, but it felt like I just got there. Everything that happened within that 5 hours felt like maybe an hour. I don't really know how or why it happened. Well, I know why it happened now because I'm on way too many medications. Well, it's not that I'm on too many medications, but I was on medications that didn't work very well together. And I guess that's how this serotonin syndrome thing works. I don't quite know. Something about I don't really even know what serotonin is, but some sort of chemical. I think it's a brain chemical, and it's somewhat related to melatonin, which helps you sleep. But I guess if you have the serotonin, you can't sleep, or that's why you go kind of crazy. I'm not really sure, but eventually when I came out of the, could you call it a coma kind of? I guess, whatever called a coma. As soon as I came out of that, I was having a lot of trouble breathing for about 2 hours. I just couldn't breathe correctly, and it was bad. I had to take a lot of medicine, like through an IV. I was kept there for like 3 days, I think, and I still have scars from a lot of it, like with the obviously like the IVs. I have that on my arm. And then I also have on my eye, I think, this eye. I don't know. I can't really see anything very well, but supposedly there was a scratch on this eyelid. Maybe it's gone now. But yeah, that was from me being like violent, I guess. And I like smashed my head into like a bed or something. I don't know. But like after that, like that night I got there, I had to stay for I think 2 nights or 3 nights. The first night I was there, I was kind of like alone, I guess. Like my mother was the one who called the ambulance, and after a while she left, and I was there by myself, I think like for the night. I really don't remember. And I was given a lot of medications. Um, these were like through the IV, so they weren't oral or anything. Like, yeah, I was actually, like, still had to take medication that I was normally on, but they also had to take some of it away because that's what, um, gave me all these problems. Um, I could show the scars that I have on my arm, but I don't know if that's really, allowed on YouTube. It might not be, because it's kind of graphic. Like, no blood or anything, but very red, like, bluish bruises. I can look at it and, like, describe what it looks like. Um, yeah, like, red. And there's, like, streaks. It's not as bad as it was, but it's bad. I guess I could provide photos if anyone really wants to see it, but it's just like a normal bruise, I guess, but not very good. And I have it on my other arm too.